Welcome one and all to another edition of Swiss's Commuting Chaos. And if you're new to the channel or you haven't yet subscribed, hit that pause button and subscribe.
So I went out drinking last night. I didn't take the Bentley as ostentatious to the Jag instead. Absolute skinful. I drove home. I suppose I shouldn't have done, but anyway, I parked the car very carefully. Not a scratch on the old girl.
I see Swiss is back at the Houses of Parliament. Looks like that scooter boy's just asking for trouble. I mean, that load isn't strapped on at all properly. Bloody hell, mate, he's wearing Crocs. So, Steve, do you reckon Crocs have any place in the motorcycling attire accoutrements?
Absolutely bloody not, Carl. First sign of an accident, you're going to find those Crocs coming flying off. One will be 50 yards down the road, the other one will be 50 yards further back. No crash protection whatsoever, but I'm sure they'll keep his feet nice and ventilated.
I believe Swiss's wife is of the opinion that anyone that wears Crocs outside the house is making such a social faux pas that they should have their feet amputated.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Carl. If you have an accident wearing those little blighters, chances are the damage that'll happen to your feet, you may have to have them amputated anyway.
Steve, it's good to see that he's cancelled his indicator as he goes off down the road.
Yeah, bloody idiot's also overtaking on a 20-mile-an-hour zone across a double white line. I think he's already had his brains amputated, to be quite honest.
Me, the 13th Duke of Wanborn, holding up the traffic at 6:15 in the morning in a BMW coupe?
Oh well, suppose I'd better get back to my sausage and egg McMuffin.
Now, what we've got here is motorcyclists trying to jump the queue of traffic, waiting to turn right, but there's no room to filter past, so you're going to find two different approaches here. First is going to be, let's go the wrong side of the bollards, and the second one's going to be, go down the inside of all the traffic, past the traffic lights, and perform a U-turn across 2 lanes of traffic. So let me know in the comments below who you think's the biggest span ahead of the two. So Swiss is driving down the road at Broaching pedestrian crossing, and your eyes are drawn to the side of the pedestrian crossing looking out for pedestrians, not the fucking great blue badge blocking half the bloody road. And the purpose of this sign is to tell you to go to the right of all the cones. I don't know about you, but whenever I see the cones out and there isn't a blue sign telling you to go around them, I just think, let's just mow them down, go onto the pavement, and let's knock down a few pedestrians. What would we do without these signs telling us to go around roadworks rather than plough straight through them? I mean, the world would be bloody chaos without them, wouldn't it? So, Steve, it looks like we've got a couple of line bike lunatics up ahead.
I'll think you find, Carl, that they're forest bike fuckwits. You can tell the bikes aren't white.
So, the bloke in the white shirt, he's blocked the guy in the dark shirt behind him. The guy in the dark shirt's moved out to the outside, but Struth, he's blocked him again. What a move!
Yeah, Carl, I don't think it's intentional. I think you'll find he's just a complete fuckwit on his phone. How can you ride that distance without actually looking ahead of you? What a muppet. And we're back at the Park Plaza Hotel. The lights are red, and we all know that the red light means...
You shall not pass!
Except if you're a cyclist, of course. Are you going to play chicken with the boss, or are you going to take to the cycle lane? That would appear to be an uncharacteristically wise decision. And you're not too bright either, are you?
Oh, Johnny, did you see that? That looks like one of Swiss's Tango Tear sensations.
Yes, Ralph, I think that's worth another look.
So, Gilet Man here is going to take the calculated risk to go through the red light with one hand on the handlebars, the other one holding his mobile phone. He's only going to look to see if there's traffic coming through the traffic lights at the very last moment. And if there is something coming, he's on an express route to action an emergency. Well, Tony, I've got to say, maybe his spirits were bolstered with the fact that he'd got so much hair product on. He thought it was going to give him extra crash protection.
So if you're going to find yourself in the wrong lane and you need to change lanes, do your over-shoulder check before you start the manoeuvre, not during it, you blithering idiot. This week, I has been mostly cycling the wrong way down bus lanes.
Thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and stay safe out there guys, because it's a bloody mad world.